Hey everybody, it's Jeff from New York. We're back in Vegas Center Strip and we're going to check out the Cosmopolitan. Not the entire hotel because, well, we did that video already, so check that one out. But now I'm going to give you a tour of the room I stayed in recently. The Cosmopolitan has two towers. One is the Boulevard Tower, which is right on the Strip, and the other one is the Chelsea Tower, pushed back a little bit. So we're going to take a walk because I stayed at the Chelsea Tower. Both have incredible views. I'll show you the view once we get upstairs, but it is quite a walk from the Strip to the Chelsea Tower. On the left you can see some classic Do Not Disturb signs that the Cosmopolitan had in the past. Cosmopolitan's known for their Do Not Disturb signs. Not too many are similar, so they're all kind of different, and some people say they're collectible. I'm not going to encourage that, but I'm just letting you know. The Cosmo is also known for some unique and unusual art around the building, some sculptures and paintings and things like that. As a matter of fact, I must have passed this unusual sculpture I don't know how many times on the way to the elevator bank. Some more unusual art. I guess these dogs are protecting the elevator banks, and I feel bad for the one in the middle with the other four staring at it constantly. We're almost at the elevators, and here you see a Pez collection. I'm not sure if that's art or just somebody's collection they want to show off, but again, pretty unusual. I guess if you're staying here at the Cosmopolitan and you need a hand, well, the hotel seems to have quite a few they could lend out. Did I mention the art here is unusual? Yeah, I thought I did. Alrighty, enough chit-chat. Let's head up to the 37th floor and check out this room, shall we? And as I mentioned, I'm staying on the 37th floor of the Chelsea Tower. The view from the elevator bank is looking south on the Strip. You can see the Vidara and the Aria outside the window here, as well as the Veer Towers. My room is facing north towards the Bellagio and hotels and casinos north of that. A great view of the fountain, which I'll show you the view, obviously. But as far as the Cosmopolitan is concerned, I really don't think you're going to get a bad view here unless you're on a really low floor. But regardless of whether you're in the Boulevard Tower or the Chelsea Tower, whether you're facing north or south, you have a really good view. Of course, everyone wants a view of those Bellagio fountains, but if you don't get that, you still have a great view of the South Strip. And here we are, my home for a couple days shy of a week. You got a full-length mirror on the left, so Jeff from New York can make sure he is at his handsomest before he hits the Strip, and the bathroom here is on the right. You got a very deep whirlpool bath, and I have to tell you the truth, I was a girly man and went to CVS downstairs and bought some bubble bath, and I enjoyed 2 or 3 bubble baths with the whirlpool running while I was here. Hey, don't make fun of me. It's something that I can't do at home because my tub's not this deep and it doesn't have little bubbles either, so I took advantage of the situation. A huge walk-in shower where you can sit down, take in the steam, and scrub the bottom of those poor feet that have been walking the Strip all day. And here we have the toilette with the face of a woman on the wallpaper and a roll of toilet paper sticking out from the side of her mouth. I think a trip to the dermatologist could take care of that for her. The bathroom has double sinks, great for if there's more than one person staying, and one of those magnifying light-up mirrors in case you have to pluck, well, whatever. I travel alone, so I don't need 2 sinks, and what I usually do is fill the second sink up with ice, and I put like maybe a bottle of wine or some sodas and bottles of water in there, and it just drains naturally, and it's a great idea if you can afford to give up a sink. Lots of toiletries and towels. And normally I keep the Do Not Disturb sign hanging on the door while I'm on vacation for no matter how long I'm in there, and I'll just chase down a attendant if I need some towels or anything. But this trip, I decided to have the room done every day and just leave a nice tip at the end of the week. And that's what I did. And you know what? It's nice coming back to a hotel room where the towels are refreshened and the bed is made and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed that. And I've been depriving myself of that lately. So I think my next trip, which is coming up soon, I'm going to let them do the room every day again. So the actual description of this room is a studio terrace with a view of the fountain. There are 2 televisions in this room, and the big one here in the, I guess, living area is huge. The one in the sleeping area is big as well, not as big as this one, but they're both adjustable, and you can pretty much watch television very comfortably no matter where you are in this room. And that desk area is set up pretty nicely. That's where I edited all my videos when I came back to the room at night. There's a cold minibar underneath and one on the countertop here as well. And again, they're going to charge you a fortune if you remove one of those, so I just let them be. There's also an iPad on this counter that pretty much controls everything in the room from lighting to television. And it also gives you a lot of information about the hotel and the temperature outside and stuff like that. Pretty good. And the room also comes with an empty fridge should you decide to pick up some cold snacks or a sandwich that you could eat later. You can store them right here. The minibar also has a freezer area on the bottom shelf, so in case you buy something frozen, you got a place to keep it here.
This is Mitzi, the Rubber Ducky Showgirl, who shows up on all my Vegas videos. As most of you know, there are hidden mascots, or some of you call them Easter eggs, in my videos. Mitzi shows up in all the Vegas ones. Sometimes she's easy to spot, other times she's quite elusive, so keep your eyes open while watching the video. If you spot her, note the time in the comments below, and if you're the first one, you'll get a shout out on an upcoming video.
So I stayed here 5 or 6 nights, and I have to say the bed was very comfortable, no issues there, and the room was very clean also, I'd like to add. The light switches in the room had several settings, one at relax, which just lit up a few lamps, low voltage lamps for some mood setting lighting, if you will, or just to relax a little bit. Then there was I believe there was a nighttime setting where a couple of night lights came on, and then there was the full blast, full tilt boogie, every lamp on in the room mode if that's what you wanted. So as you guys know, I stayed on the Strip quite a few times in the past, and I have to say this is hands down the best view I've ever had since I've been visiting Las Vegas. You have the Bellagio fountains right in front of you. You also have the Paris Hotel's Eiffel Tower and balloon in front of you, and off in the distance you can also see the high roller observation wheel. And it looks more beautiful at night, and I'll show you a glimpse of that as the video continues. Let's head back in the room to check out a few things we missed on the tour coming in. This closet has a bunch of shelving as well as the hotel room safe and the iron and ironing board. Place to put all the stuff you could either fold or your electronic equipment that doesn't need to be locked up. Stuff like that. You'll also find some slippers here as well as terry robes in case you want to just get a little bit comfortable after your bubble bath. Hey! Jeff from New York likes to pamper himself. What's wrong with that? And again, the living area offers lots of room to spread out and watch television if that's what you want to do, or to entertain guests if you have some guests over. In the office area, that long desk offers lots of room if you're here on business, or if you're a vlogger like myself and you want to edit some videos. Lots of plugs there and lots of work area surfaces, so great layout. Back out on the balcony, you can see the Bellagio fountains going off. They had kind of a weird schedule while I was here. They were either every 15 minutes or every half hour, which is normal, but then they'd be going off constantly, and then you wouldn't see them for like an hour. Kind of weird. I don't know if they were testing them or whatever, but in any event, they're beautiful. And on those very rare occasions when the sun is at the right angle and all the planets in the solar system are aligned correctly, you'll catch a rare Bellagio fountain rainbow. And of course, if you think the fountains are beautiful in the daytime, they're simply stunning at night. The view here was really perfect. Again, between the Bellagio fountains, the Eiffel Tower, the high roller observation wheel, lots of things to look at here if you want to sit down at the end of a long day walking around the strip and sit down with a cocktail. Great view, great balcony. I really had a good time here at the Cosmopolitan.
Hey ladies, please, what did you say? I'm sorry, I forgot it.
Thanks for watching the
Thanks for
video,
watching, yeah.
the New York channel.
Yeah.
Please subscribe.
Yes.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Just make it good. Whenever you're ready. 1, 2, 3.
Hey ladies, thank you for watching the New York channel. Subscribe to the New York channel, girls. Ring the bell so you never miss any of the man's videos.
So Fred and Barney were pretty cool, and Barney, who was on the right here, has a gaming channel here on YouTube. He's just starting out, and he told me the name of his channel. I don't know what happened to it. I can't say it, but Barney, if you're watching, leave a comment below, and please promote your channel. Thanks, guys.
I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, comment, ask some questions, and most importantly, subscribe by clicking on the button on the left. You can visit all of my New York videos by clicking on the top right, or check out my videos on other favorite places to visit by clicking on the bottom right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around the city.